Never be the same. Never be the same. Never be the same. The same, the same. Oh. Y'all keep my mans. Hold on, I gotta do something real quick. I'm just gonna create a party. Sorry if you're on a block screen right now, I can't. Ooh, Josh. Wait away from me. Heaven knows I'll never be the same. Hey, love the stream. Hey, feel free to leave a comment. I don't mind. Nothing inappropriate or anything. Or you go in timeout. 300 seconds. You go to timeout for 300 seconds. Whoa. Wow, why is 300 seconds? Ooh, go turn off the light. Hey, Brandon, what up?
Yep.
Okay. Not gonna question it.
Yeah, please don't. You don't regret it.
I'm playing on a TV where it's able to get stretch REZ, but I forgot how to put it on. Do you know how to put on? Do you know how to put on stretch REZ on TV? Cause I totally forgot.
Nope.
That means I have to resort to YouTube. YouTube is like the new Google, because when you look something up on Google, it sends you a link to YouTube. It's like Omega.
You know what Ethan does every single time we have a question?
What?
He always does Google.
Like some things I won't find out on my own.
You can ask him what's their rare skin, and he will say like Renegade Raider. We'll say Recon X Basic. And he's gonna be like, boy, do you want me to search it up on Google? And I'm like, I'm disappointed.
Isn't it like Aerial Assault Trooper? I don't even know.
It's actually Recon Expert. Believe it or not. Recon Expert was like 2 days, and like Renegade Raider was like throughout a season 1. Gold Trooper was throughout, and Sport Trooper was throughout Halloween. So they were in the shop for a while, but like Recon was like a day or 2.
What's it called? The Recon Specialist was also out, but it came back to the shop. Like, it came back to the shop like 3 or 4 times. So it's not rare anymore.
You know the World Warrior skins, 2019 World Cup skins, and maybe even the fish sticks elliptical style?
Hey.
Whoa,
my shit.
Rare because think about it, it's for 2019, not future years, so like it's gonna be like.
Ooh, this TV has a little bit of a delay. Wait. We gotta be toxic. Do take the L. So I'm that kind of person. Oh, this TV. It goes a lot slower than my actual TV. Ooh, slow. Thank you. It is so hard to pickaxe something on this TV. Jeez. Yeet.
I don't know what Cameron said, but he said he wasn't going to be on either the rest of this week or something because he was going to visit his cousins.
Customs.
Yeah, his customs. Yeah. He's been playing too much Fortnite, you know.
Yeah, I've been, like, my mom kept telling me to be social. I'm like, hey, I am being social. Online and texting.
Be social.
That's technically being social.
Have you seen, like, the 14-year-old that won, like, 3 million?
Yeah. I showed my mom that. She said, wow, they're giving away money real bad. Like, real. Wait, what was I gonna say?
People are asking, how are, like, people, adults, are, like, earning money, right, by working, and then you have kids that get 3 million to start playing the video game?
Yeah, that's...
And it's not that hard because you have, like, the views and everything, and they are streaming all over the place.
Everybody's watching the World Cup.
And ads equals to money. I mean, you have multiple reasons why. And why Epic can just throw out a bunch of tournaments that can give you so much money at once.
Like, I play in some tournaments, but they don't go as cool. They don't get that much money. Probably, my tournaments are like $1,000, $200. They're not that much. But, well, it's a bunch to me, but it's nothing compared to them. Like, how would you feel if your kid makes more than you by playing video games?
Well, I would be shocked because it would be something hard to achieve. You know?
Yeah, they definitely weren't. Third party.
Tell me to Shima should complain about the Mets.
Well, they should.
Honestly, yeah, they should.
It's
I mean, Epic already
so
stated that they're moving into a competitive league. So you won't be seeing like World Cup in 2020 of like a max. No, even for PKs, like, okay. So then, next thing you know, it's season 11, right? And they finally fought the max, and then they just add the flying dragon. That does like 1,000 damage.
Do you remember how Fortnite said they weren't gonna add in any vehicles? And now we're driving freaking robots.
However, they added to the shopping cart. And it was even that fast. You heard about that in Epic, like in Twitter, that they're actually gonna fast forward in time and bring back the Dusty Divot.
They're so running out of ideas.
Like they're gonna bring back like season 4 Dusty Divot.
Ooh, you just got
I believe that's the people because then maybe we'll destroy it.
Oh, I don't like this TV at all.
A lot of kids are disappointed and not allowed to touch you, so they're disappointed about that. So one of the favorite locations or OG locations are gonna be removed because they want faster.
I hate this TV. It gives me a mega stretch res, but such a delay. Like, it's like a half a second delay. It's not much, but it still messes with me. I need to play Zone Wars. Ooh, Zelda's online. Zelda's like always online, but she never like joins anyone.
If you play Playground to do Zone Wars, so you're not gonna get a new map, you're gonna get like this old map that was made when like the storm was like first added. It has like a heavy shotgun craft. I don't know, but see, I played 3 Playgrounds in a row, and the only Zone Wars I've ever seen was that Zone Wars.
Oh, Junkyard Juke, what is that? Created by Hollywood Game Jam 2019, creators of Fortnite Creative World Cup. Bring junk to the incinerator to receive points for your team. The bigger piece of junk, the more points.
I have no idea how you would do that.
That's kind of dumb.
I don't know how that would work.
I don't know either.
Cameron really likes like the glider to the dragon because it's more quieter than the actual dragons. It won't like really expose the location.
Brandon, did you know gliders got removed from Fortnite?
What?
Glider redeploy, they got removed.
Yeah. But redeploy shadow bombs, the flint knock ballers.
Yeah, why did they have to take out the ballers? They took out
like
two
if you
vehicles.
think about it, Epic removed all mobility items.
Besides the drift board.
Exactly, and nobody's gonna use a drift board. And some streamers are actually glad that no longer ballers, because every tournament or end game you just see a baller.
Yeah, the end game's a lot weirder now. It's more of a season 3 end game.
And so we went out. Okay, so Cameron, LeBaron, and I were playing Arena Trios, and we won a game in Arena Trios. And it was so weird in the game because nobody had a vehicle, ball, or nothing, right? So there's no way to rotate safer besides like turtling or just collapsing into each other by building.
Or like launch pads and stuff.
To rotate. Yeah.
You know what I no,
it was like 8 people or something. I don't know. It was crazy.
It won't let me select the game mode. Why? I was gonna go and save the world to. I was gonna go and save the world to get 150 V-Bucks to get the what's it called? The pickaxe for the bone wasp. Cause that thing looks sick.
I don't know, V-Bucks to get like a epic skin. And that facet skin looks like that streamer skin that like I would use, but like I don't want to buy it, and then there's a skin that's better.
Oh, I hate it when that happens. Like you buy something and then the next day it's something way better. Like
I feel like not confident right now.
That's what happened with me with the. I was waiting for the plunger to come out, but it never came out. So I was like, who cares? I'm gonna buy the Empire X. And the next day the plunger came out. I'm like, frick.
Patience, honey, patience.
It's something I don't have.
Top 10 hardest achievements in video games.
Why am I using the freaking commando? Jeez, pickaxing is so much worse on this TV. I need to play Zone Wars badly.
Playing like playground fails. Trying to find someone actually put in the nameless. But all I saw was that same old Zone Wars that I have no idea why people play it. And I just find these like PC tryhards. It's only one and like they just win every single time. I don't know.
Well, I'm on PC right now. I've gotten a little bit better. Not much.
Oh my god.
I do 90s.
Everybody does 90s.
Yeah, but it's difficult for me.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it someday.
Let me get my daily reward, boy.
Wait, Cameron and I made it to candy.
Wait, what? It won't let me get my daily reward. Is today not day 63? Right, 70? I'm so confused. That's day 70. Farts. Why do they have to taunt me like that? So you're just putting on playgrounds fill?
That's what I did yesterday.
Okay, I'm gonna do it right now. What? I want to put it on. Oh crap, I accidentally joined someone else. Oh, farts. Yeah? What? That's why we get the food. I'm eating
Ariana, give James your $200. You landed on his property.
No! He's in jail! I'm not gonna give money to a criminal! That's not how you... Ah!
Mommy, why is brother screaming?
Shut the fuck up, Sally. You don't get to talk after stealing my last railroad. I wish I was never born! Me too! You think I wanted this? Ah!
Hi, what you all just witnessed is the phenomenon known as family game night. Family game night plays an important role in the household dynamic, as studies have shown that families who participate in activities together form closer bonds and stronger relationships with each other. So try setting aside some time to play board games with your family. And if they beat you, cut them out of your life forever. Okay, have fun, you guys.
I like board games. I guess any game that doesn't involve me getting up and moving around I'm a huge fan of. Also, since I'm bad at everything and don't like playing games against someone who's better than me, I really love the games that don't require any type of skill, like the game Chutes and Ladders, which I just learned today has another name called Snakes and Ladders. And I'm going to call it that instead, because I'd rather draw snakes than chutes. In Snakes and Ladders, you have no free will. You're at the mercy of a single dice, and I love it. While I was looking up walkthroughs for Snakes and Ladders, I quickly learned that this game was made for preschoolers, which is probably why it's so simple. Or how about the game Sorry, which is the most unapologetic game I've ever played. There's some strategy in that game, but most of the time you're just getting revenge on the players who've wronged you. And the creators of Sorry knew this because the tagline of the game is Sorry, the game of sweet revenge. Which, if you think about it, is a pretty funny oxymoron. Aha! Take this! I know how to play chess, but like most things, I'm not very good at it. Unless I'm playing against someone under the age of 4, I don't want to play that game. Because it shows everyone how bad I am at planning ahead. That's a game that's 100% strategy-based. It's like the IQ test of board games. Beating someone in chess will put you more ahead academically than anyone with a Harvard degree. And you'll get more favors. However, there is one exception, and that is, it's okay to lose at chess if you're playing against a computer, even if it's on easy mode. Computers are way better at planning ahead than anyone, because I don't know how, but a human made a computer that can beat the world's best chess player, but the creator of the computer can't beat the world's best chess player. So I guess that means it's game over. We tried our best, but we beat. Whenever you beat a computer in chess, it was going easy. Imagine if we made a computer that could beat the world's best Snakes and Ladders player. I would pay money to see a Snakes and Ladders championship. And everyone watching knows that the person playing is just some Joe Schmo that acts like the world's best Snakes and Ladders player, but they're all still excited. And there's real snakes that you get to slide down? That would be amazing! Sign me up. While we're on the topic of chess, I want to tell you about this cool sport I discovered called chess boxing. This is an actual competitive sport where two players play chess for 3 minutes, then box each other for 3 minutes. And they keep switching between chess and boxing until someone either gets a checkmate, they run out of time playing chess, or they KO the other player. I love this sport because it combines two polar opposite games, and it's something that anyone can play. Brains over brawn? Try saying that after I sucker punch you in the... Oh, that's a good move. I'm gonna punch you so hard you can with that. I know I just said I was bad at chess, but if there's any YouTubers who want to challenge me to a chess boxing match, I will gladly take you to the ring, and we can charge people $12 just to watch. So Battleship, that's another board game, and it also got a big Hollywood movie based off of it. I haven't seen it, but I hope there's a scene where the captain of the ship goes, "Men, fire at D6?" And then there's an explosion in the distance, and then Rihanna, who is actually in that movie, says, "Sir, the alien sent a message. It says, miss." And the captain goes, Someone write that down so we don't forget. And then there would be an explosion at the back of their ship, and alarms start going off, and everyone on board starts freaking out except for the captain. He goes, "Rihanna, send the aliens a message. Tell them..." Also, ask what they think the situation would make a good board game. If that scene is not in the movie, I hate it. Did anyone else collect a bunch of Pokemon cards but never knew how to play the game? I don't think I met a single person who actually knew how to play the card game. Which was weird, because in my school, the card game was just as popular as the video games. Kids would always show off their collection of cards and binders, and everyone always wanted the highly coveted shiny Charizard card. You know which one I'm talking about. You know which one I'm talking about. You know which one I'm talking about. Unlike Yu-Gi-Oh!, which had dedicated episodes explaining why these 5 pieces of cardboard were expensive, the shiny Charizard was rare, not because it was good in the game, but because everyone agreed that it looked cool. But then when you ask someone, "Hey, do you want to play a game?" they would say, "Okay, I summon my Charizard in attack mode." Does anyone even know how to play the Pokemon card game? I bet none of these guys even know what they're doing. How did this guy win? He didn't even call Uno. It can't be too hard on the Pokemon cards, because the card game I like is probably way more complicated than Pokemon. I don't know for sure, because, like I said, I don't know how to play the Pokemon card game. My favorite card game is Neopets. I'm just kidding, that was a joke. Kind of. I did actually own a lot of Neopet cards. I don't remember exactly how to play. I do remember you have to get 21 points to win, which got me into playing Blackjack. But it's okay that I don't remember how to play, because no one else is playing this game. I wanted to find some footage of a Neopet TGC championship, only to come to the disappointing realization that no Neopet championship exists, which is sad. So, if there's any YouTubers watching who want to fight my Scorchio, square up. Okay, but for real, the card game I like the most is Magic the Gathering. And fun little factoid, all 3 card games I've mentioned were created by the same company, Wizards of the Coast. Hey, is that a Monopoly reference? I've been playing Magic since 2007, and back then the game was a lot more simple. Look at some of these more recent cards. First, see how many words are on them? And if we flip them over, they merge into an even bigger card. What? If you showed these cards to my 11-year-old self, I would have lost my marbles. My favorite thing about Magic is when Dick Garfield, was first creating the game in 1993, he didn't really have an accurate way of testing the cards to make sure they're all fair and balanced, and he ended up creating some of the most overpowered cards in Magic, and players today refer to these cards as the Power 9, because there were 9 really good ones, which is why every single one of them is banned. Now don't get me wrong, the Power 9 are good cards, but none of them are like, you win the game good. Take this one for example, Ancestral Recall. All it says is, draw 3 cards, or force opponent to draw 3 cards. Which is stupid that they added that last part. Why would you ever give your opponent 3 more cards to beat you with? Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait, a slightly better Pot of Greed, which is a card that allows me to draw 2 new cards from my deck and place them into my hand, is one of the top 9 most powerful Magic cards? Yeah, Pot of Greed is banned too. Games play such an important role in childhood. And here's what they all teach us. In Magic, if you're really good at what you do, no one will invite you to their tournament. Monopoly, white-collar crime is okay. Battleship, just guess and check. Snakes and ladders, if you see a ladder, climb it immediately. And no one cares about you. Now, if you excuse me, I have to show this prison guard my coupon I have that lets me get out of jail anytime I want. And when all is said and done, I thought to myself, what can I do to help strengthen this weekly tradition of family game night? So I decided to create my own game based off one of the most scarring events of my childhood. Many of you might recall the traumatic experience my sister and I had with Harry the Moth, and to help me cope, I decided to immortalize this memory by turning it into a card game. Introducing Can't Catch Harry. Hey, are you gonna make a video about this?
Probably not. Are you?
Only if something interesting happens. I want to tell you all the story about what happened at Mr. Beast's 100K YouTuber Battle Royale. This is going to be quite a long video, so some of the drawings are going to be done by other people, and I'm going to be recording this on different microphones, so sorry if I sound different. I'm not that sorry, I don't care. And I want to tell this story in its entirety. I don't want to cut anything out or split it into 2 videos, because the story I'm talking about is already up on Mr. Beast's channel, so what's the point of making people wait for a conclusion when you can just go and see what happened? If you've already seen Mr. Beast's video, which a lot of you probably have, then this story has already been spoiled for you, and you know how it's going to turn out, but you should still stick around, because I'm going to go into detail about the events that led up to the big fight, and sprinkle in just a healthy amount of embellishment. And if you live under a rock and don't know what I'm talking about or who this Mr. Beast character is, then pull up a chair and let me explain Studios, because this is going to be quite the video. This is Mr. Beast, a 20-year-old YouTuber that after a couple of years of making cringy Minecraft intro compilations and how much money does X YouTuber make, he started uploading some unique challenge videos. But they weren't your normal challenge videos you see on YouTube, like the Cinnamon Challenge or the In My Feelings Challenge. He challenged his endurance by making videos like reading the dictionary in one sitting, or counting to 200,000, road to a million. Then he started one-upping his challenges by making some big and questionable financial decisions, like buying 100 T-Rex costumes, or literally giving out tens of thousands of dollars to people. His videos got insanely popular, which meant he earned more money, which meant he could spend even bigger quantities of money on videos, and in turn get more views because of how crazy they were, and then he got more money, and the cycle just continued, making him one of the fastest growing channels on YouTube. In 2015, he celebrated his 7K subscriber milestone, and in 2019, he's got over 16 million subscribers. The dude's been blowing up, and about a year ago, I sent him a Twitter DM saying, "Where do you buy so many things in bulk?" Like, random examples, sprinkles. Because I needed to know, I just wanted to know who his supplier was, because Walmart banned me. We ended up chatting on Discord for a bit, and he told me that the reason he makes videos is to entertain people. And with the amount of money he's giving away, and the fact that he's probably losing money on some of these videos, it's obvious that he's not making these videos for the money, and I respect that. Also in the call, he told me he was playing Fortnite, and I said that my favorite video game was Tetris, and he said, "Yeah, you seem like the kind of person that would like Tetris." What's that supposed to mean, Beast? Well, who's laughing now? Tetris is the best Battle Royale game out there. Tetris 99. Download it for free on the Switch today. You know, it's fun. So that's who Mr. Beast is, for the 6 people watching who didn't know. Fast forward to February 2019, I'm at VidCon London. Me and Dave from Boy in a Band were getting ready to perform Life is Fun in front of a bunch of UK blokes, and I was browsing Twitter and I saw this tweet from the Beast himself. "Attention Epic Gamers. On March 6th, I'm hosting an in-real-life YouTuber Battle Royale with airsoft guns." Royal. That says Royal. I'm just going to use a computer voice.
Winner gets $100,000. It will be an alien similar to Dude Perfects' video, which BTWI really enjoyed. Reply if you're a YouTuber and want it.
The tweet was only sent 10 minutes ago. It was pretty fresh. And looking through my pocket calendar, I wasn't doing anything that day. I could make it to the event. I asked Dave, "Do you think I should do it?" I forgot what he said, but he probably said something like,
"Oh yeah, man, you'd be so great at it. Where did you get so handsome? You're the best!"
So I replied to the tweet, "I can make it." Then I got added to a group chat with 6 other YouTubers, so I wrote, "Hello, competition." And the very next thing I saw was Mr. Beast added Logan Paul. And my mind went, Logan Paul? YouTuber's #1 storytime animator Logan Paul recently came out as a flat earther Logan Paul? That Logan Paul? But then Logan Paul left because he's a coward. So in the group chat, Mr. Beast explained the rules. It would be an airsoft battle and everyone would have 3 balloons attached to them. And once your 3 balloons got popped, you were out. This match wasn't going to be a free-for-all like the Hunger Games. We were going to be on teams of 3. So I was going to get paired up with 2 random people. I mean, I would have preferred if one of them had been a Paul boy, but no big deal. Hopefully whoever my teammates are would know what they're doing and carry the team, because I sure as heck would. Jamie Animations was also at VidCon, and I told her, "Guess what I'm doing?"
I saw your tweet. That's pretty epic, James. You're the best.
She said. I said, "Jaden, the battle's going to be in teams of 3. And I don't know anyone else that's going. Do you want to go to war with me?" Now this was a first for me. Never in my life have I ever had to ask someone, "Hey, do you want to fight in an airsoft battle royale against a bunch of other YouTubers for the chance to win $100,000? And Jaden said,
Yeah, sure.
I asked Mr. Beast, Are you still looking for more people for the YouTube Royal? My friend Jaden is interested, and I think it would be good if me and her were on a team because our channels are so similar. And he replied with,
Yes, she got pubes and rewind. 100% want her in.
and I was like, oh yeah, she did do that. I probably didn't have to send you her channel. So Jaden never publicly said she was going to be in the fight, but she was. Surprise! Mr. Beast sent us a list of people that still needed to be on a team. Since it was only me and Jaden, I gotta pick someone from the list to be the third member of our team. It made me feel like the popular kids when they gotta pick teams for kickball. First time I gotta feel that experience, actually. I noticed one name on the list, Anthony Padilla. I've been to conventions and I've seen how young some of you are, so I gotta explain who Anthony is. Just bear with me, big kids. Before some of you were born, there was this big YouTube channel called Smosh. And when I was 12, that was one of the YouTube channels that I watched. So imagine how gleeful I was when a big part of my childhood asked me to do a couple videos with him to go up on his channel. Since Anthony and I had already done 2 videos together, and he's done one with Jaden, and he pet my dog, I thought we were close enough to have him on the team. Also, 2 of the 3 people on our team are vegan, so we decided to name ourselves 66% Vegan. That's actually not true, I made that up. The day was fast approaching, and I'm gonna level with you. We did not have high hopes for winning. Anthony tweeted out,
Tomorrow I'll be in Mr. Beast's 100K YouTube Battle Royale with my teammates The Odd Ones Out and Jaden Animation. Between us, we see a total of 3 hours of sunlight a week. Please, send us words of encouragement and support.
everyone in the group chat was hyping up how good they were at shooting guns and how seriously they were going to take this. Meanwhile, between the 3 of us, we had played a total of 2 Fortnite games and a lot of Tetris. We showed up to the arena and I barely knew anyone. Keemstar was there for some reason. I don't know if Keemstar likes me though. At first, I wasn't too worried about getting hurt because people were going to be aiming for our balloons, not our bodies. But when I saw the gear, the balloons were just about right over our heads. So everyone was going to have to William Tell our balloons off. No big deal. None of us really need our heads anyway. No big deal. Before the main fight, there were a couple of practice rounds that were happening on a smaller field. And during the practice round, our team went into this little fort. Anthony's gun wasn't working, Jaden didn't know how to put the magazine in, and I didn't know how to aim. As soon as we left the fort, all of our balloons got obliterated.
Oh, baby, a triple! Oh, yeah!
Like I said, we didn't have high hopes. Whenever I go to an event, a question I get asked a lot is, will you make a video about this? And every time my answer is always, if something interesting happens. Look, I'm sorry, kid. I'm not just going to make a video like, hey guys, so I went to this school and talked to these kids about being a YouTuber, and everyone was well-behaved and super nice. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Be sure to check out the video where I went to Australia and signed posters for 2 hours. So I asked Jaden, you going to make a video about this? And she said,
Probably not. But if you want to, you can.
and I said, yeah. Only if something interesting happens, though. And Jaden, just want to say, thank you so much for giving me this. After the practice round, our team sat at a lunch table by ourselves because we didn't have any friends. And Jaden and Anthony talked to each other about being vegan, and I ate my chicken pesto sandwiches as discreetly as possible. We also talked about potential strategies. Like if someone started shooting at you, then just shake your head as violently as possible so that way they can't hit your balloons. Yeah, that'll work, we told ourselves. But deep down, we knew it wouldn't work. I just hope we're not last, I said. I'd be happy if we made it in the top 10. There were a total of 13 teams. I would have been happy if we were in the top 10. I didn't expect to pop anyone's balloons. Just as long as we didn't lose horrifically, I'd be happy. So, I know how these videos work. About 40 people show up to the event. There's no way that everyone was going to have an equal amount of screen time. If you're not interesting, then you're not going to make the cut. So, realizing this, our team also wanted some screen time. I drove an hour to get here. I didn't want it to go to waste. Some people took 14-hour flights from Australia to get here, so I hope they had a fun time. Yay. The match was about to start, and our team got dark green balloons, and we saw another team that had lime green balloons. We talked to the other green team, which consisted of What's Inside, his son Lincoln, and Casper Lee. We joked with them like, hey, other green balloons, since no one can tell us apart, maybe we should team up. Okay, see you later. But the way the match played out was interesting. We didn't get to choose where we started. The map was split up into 13 different zones. And before the match started, someone on your team would pick a number out of a hat. Whichever number you got would be the zone you started in. That way, when the match started, the teams would be equidistant from each other. And to make it more interesting, you didn't begin the game with any weapons. Those were scattered around the field. And the closer you went into the center of the map, the better the weapons were. Supposedly. That's what they told us. So we all put on our paintball masks and GoPros. One of the Hunger Games workers walked us to our zone. We looked around and saw one gun super close, one gun at a medium distance, and one gun pretty far away.
Okay, Jaden and I will get the close gun. You go get that medium gun and cover me while I get the far gun.
Then an air horn blasted in the distance, and the game began. I ran to the medium distance gun, quickly snatched it, and ran back to where the group was. Jaden had her gun, but Anthony was empty-handed.
Someone already grabbed the far gun,
he said, and the team that grabbed it was the white team. And it didn't take long for them to start sending BBs our way. There wasn't a structure we could hide in, and Anthony had no way of fighting back.
Dude, I don't have a gun, so I'm like...
The white team pushed us into a corner of the map, and a chain link fence stopped us from retreating any further. Looks like we're not going to make it in the top 10 after all, vegans. But then we saw the team to our right, and it was none other than the lime green team. With very little options, we walked up to them with our hands in the air like we just don't care, hoping that they remembered the very unofficial agreement that we had between us greens. And fortunately, they took pity on us. They let us walk past them without shooting us, and they gave Anthony a crappy handgun. And we all agreed, okay, let's not shoot each other. Well, remember this. We later found a better gun for Anthony, and we also found a pretty good hiding spot that let us shoot at other teams while also keeping our precious balloons covered. Every 7 minutes, the refs would close off part of the map, making it smaller, forcing the teams to get closer to each other, just like the Hunger Games. But in the meantime, we were perfectly fine waiting in our hiding spot for the 7 minutes to go by.
Would you rather eat a whole pack of cigarettes or eat a whole pack of cigarettes or sit in a dumpster overnight? No, it's full of garbage and food. Protein! Alright, I think we gotta make some headway, or else we're just gonna be doing nothing.
Well, we're not losing.
True.
And then after the 7 minutes, the map shrunk, and we and the lime green team got a little closer together, and What's Inside asked one of the reps, hey, is it okay if we team up? And the rep said, I don't know, I just work here. So cool, we teamed up. It was funny because we still didn't completely trust each other. One time we moved locations and Casper told Lincoln, you go in front and I'll be in the back, so if they try to shoot you, I can get them. There go my murder plans. We shot at other players and they shot back. Lime green team lost some balloons, but I still had all 3 of mine. The map kept getting smaller and smaller, and one of the staff told us that we had to be behind this line of caution tape, but when I bent down to go under the tape, my 3 balloons got caught, and I was stuck. I think other people were shooting at me. Shoot! My balloon's stuck! But one of the workers saw my helpless self and decided to free me from his trap, and surprisingly, none of my balloons popped.
You're in that way. You're in there. I got my balloon. No, you're good.
What the frick? Are these things made out of metal? Casper and Lincoln unfortunately weren't as lucky. All their balloons bit the dust. Our team and What's Inside moved into a bunker. Anthony had 1 balloon left, Jaden had 2, and I still had all 3 of mine. I got hit in the head, back, had contusions, and fractured my neck, but that's not important. The only thing that's important is that I still had all 3 of my balloons. Oh, phew, it was someone else. We found out what was inside What's Inside's last balloon. It was helium and Shay. He was standing in the bunker with us. Any one of our balloons could have been popped, but death picked him. Our lime green brethren were out. Look what's inside my hands. They're bullets. I want you to have them. And also, what's inside my heart is my faith in you guys. Avenge me. We had gotten shot at a bunch of times, yet somehow we were still in the game. The amount of teams that were left were getting small. Someone was shooting at us from our old hiding spot, and Anthony knew that there was an opening on the side he could use for a surprise attack. So Anthony stealthily walked out of the bunker and flanked the other team. And at that moment, I thought of how cool it was that someone I'd been watching for 10 years was one of my teammates. I remember voting for what food he was going to use back in Food Battle 2009? He's one of the pioneers of YouTube. He inspired countless young creators like me to start making videos. Did you know in Jake Paul's book, You Gotta Want It, Jake actually credits Smosh for inspiring him and his brother to make videos as well. Anthony!
I got him.
Was that the person who killed all of us in the training round?
Yeah. I forgot this isn't a video game, and when you shoot someone's last balloon, they can still shoot you before they realize they're out. Man, this whole balloon system seems kind of flawed. You have to keep asking people, do I still have balloons? Because you can't see how many balloons you have yourself, and there's no way of telling if you're in or out.
Anthony, take one of my balloons.
Shut up. You have to win this for us. For Team 66% vegan. No. Team 50% vegan.
Only Jaden and I were left. The map was incredibly small at this point, and we were hiding behind this box and water cooler thing sticking up. Alex Ernst, who I'm a big fan of, by the way, turned the corner and I shot his last balloon. That didn't make it in the final video, so none of you would have known that.
Is that Alex?
But then, I ran out of ammo.
I'm out now. No.
Jaden didn't have any extra on her, so I couldn't do anything. We were getting shot at, and I had nothing to fight back with. I thought...
See? I might have to. I might have to go find a gun somewhere. Alex tried to charge me, and he lost.
Okay, so they are poppable. I'm surprised they made it this far. But then something horrible happened. Jaden said...
I'm out.
Me too. In fact, it was over.
What do we do?
I don't know. How are we going to pop other people's balloons without BBs? Well, this looks like it's it, Jaden. It's over. Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Every night I can feel my leg. And my arm. Even my fingers. The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost. Won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm gonna make them pay.
Oh, I got it! I got him! I got him! You got him? Oh! Did we? Is that it? Oh, no!
Jaden wanted me to tell you that it sounds like she's crying here, but she wasn't crying, because she doesn't cry. And then the second game happened, but that no one cares about that one. And that's how Team 66% Vegan won $100,000. Splitting it 3 ways, we each got $33,333.33. But then we had 1 penny left, so we decided to donate it to charity. Okay, but for real, I do plan on doing something with the prize money, but that is another story for another time. Because this video is getting way too long and I just want to be done with it. Actually, can you leave some suggestions about what I should do? Because I'm not entirely sure what I should do. Big thanks to Jaden and Anthony for being awesome teammates, but
Alright, YouTube, so today's gonna be a really fun day because
thank you Apex for sponsoring this video. 39 YouTubers, 1 giant map, 250 hidden weapons. There are 13 teams with 3 people per team. Everyone has 3 balloons, and if all 3 of your balloons are popped, you're out. Last team with balloons wins $100,000. There will be 2 games. So before we jump into it, let me introduce you to the YouTubers that are competing. Lockwood, Laserbeam, User, Preston plays Unspeakable, Typical Game, Phase Adapt, Phase Rough, Phase Blaze, Courage, Noah, Wildcat, Odd One Out, Anthony, Jaden Animation, Kitty Play, Pokimane, Valkyrie, Alex Nurse, Danny Duncan, Hologram, Phase Replay, Sancho, Nick 830, Minilab, Tanner Fox, Roman Atwood, Leon Lush, Steve My D, Juke Squad, Fitz, Swagger Souls, Sucker, Woozy, Lazy Run Studios, Alex Wasabi. Let me just remind you that Apex Legends is linked in the description, and it is free to play on PC, PS4, and Xbox.
Let's get ready! Whoa! Whoa! Come on!
Ladies and gentlemen, starting to tip. We've already fallen down in the mud. It has been raining here in LA, which is not common. These contenders are not used to the environment today, but they're going to have to get used to it fast to adapt to this environment if they will walk away with the $100,000 prize. Black already getting weapons, running through the field. White is coming up from the rear from the... Blue smoke grenade being thrown in the far side of the field. Purple going in, and they're trying to loot that same area that the Australians just came in, where they didn't find weapons, but now they do have a few weapons. The Australians are trying to flank behind that guard there. And then we also have Purple coming up behind the Australians in those ruins. Alright, Purple now taking shots at Blue through the window. And we're seeing a live face-off here between Purple and Blue. There's a lot of camping that's taking place right now. as teams are afraid to push, but I see a push right now. Gold moving in. They're going to run in on red. Shots being fired. Balloons pop. I think that building. They might have it. Teal running out. And Gold doesn't see him. Gold doesn't see him. Teal escapes. Gold's push forward.
Don't wait your eye. What's he hitting, dude?
Pink is retreating from green on the far side, on the Egyptian side. We also have the black team over here.
How do we look, guys? Do I look good?
Orange is sitting in that spot right there. Oh, there's a push now. Teal coming in. Now we're getting some live action. Purple down behind that car. Grab the weapon. He has a rifle now.
Watch my back. Got him. He's out. He's out.
Face Blaziken completely out of the game. All three balloons gone.
So, Blaze, how do you feel, man?
Bro, it feels bad, man. There was a gun right out in the open with a full mag, and Rug didn't have a gun, and I was like, all right, Rug, take my gun, give me cover fire, and I'm gonna try and get the gun for you.
Yeah.
And literally the second I stepped out, like 5 teams looked at me
lit you up.
and just lit me up.
Face Blaziken, first member that I confirmed completely out of the game. That's gonna hold Face. Black sneaking up now. They're moving in on that red team. It's purple. It's purple versus 12. And purple's completely eliminated.
What happened?
One gun in our vicinity and 2 teams on both sides of
White team still camping in that corner. Yellow pushing forward. Some live action through these ruins here as blue is camping. Yellow's running through the field.
Cameron! 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 What? Help! What?
Putting it all on the line, these YouTubers.
Okay, get up.
You get hit with one of these pellets, it doesn't feel too good.
Oh, you're fine.
You're out, you're out.
Oh, he's the first. What the fuck is this? What is that? Let me get this.
Only team that I see fully intact at this point is Red. Well, it's White, excuse me. White is on it.
Got them all 3. Got them all 3. They're all down. We're out. Okay. Yeah.
Storm is coming in. The staff is pushing these players to get some more. Blue walks in. Walking in the door. It's blue versus teal. They're shooting through the window. Blue big pop. They're changing. Oh! There's a couple balloons left. And teal's out. There's only one balloon remaining in there. And it looks like maybe somebody in teal has forfeited because they were getting sprayed at close range. Teal completely out. And there was an exchange at the end, and he's up. Blue's completely out.
Oh, sorry.
So what happened? Give me the rundown.
When it starts off, they're like, oh yeah, you're in a high tier loot zone. You're sweet. Literally, no guns within 100 meters of where we started.
Where did Noah go? I don't know. You're out. You've been out, dude. Oh, come on, man. I'm sorry. Hey, that's all right. That's all right. The GoPro popped it.
4 doubles. I cannot wait to see how this ends.
One building over.
Getting pushed to the center. Pushing hard. Orange has been forced from the camping spot. And I believe purple is in the storm right now. I believe they're in the storm and they need to push forward or they're going to get disqualified.
Oh, I got you.
Shot's still on. He's still on. He doesn't know he's alive. We're yelling to him. We're trying to let him know. We're trying to help him out. Not technically cheating.
No, courage!
Trying, bro.
What happened?
It was intense. We all walked through one doorway. It's what.
Really? No way.
We have the black team sitting all the way out there. And orange retreating back to the camping mechanism that's been working for them the whole game. They easily outnumbered. Black retreating. Black sees a flank. Black is pointing out, and they're pointing right at light green and dark green. They're pointing out this flank that's coming, and they're getting prepared for it in that far corner. We're coming up through the trailer here.
Should we do it?
And the 6-man team of green.
Sure, I'll follow you, dude.
Now listen, green's kind of out in the open, but they do have an advantage.
Gotta make him find that wall. Push out right there.
I'm not sure if that came from orange or pink. But a team we just didn't see this whole game came out of nowhere, slinging shots. And now green is in a tough spot. They're getting cornered from both orange and pink.
Andre, black guy, one balloon. Right here, 2 balloons,
Black and white are about to engage.
I see him. Andre, don't slow.
Black has 2 balloons each. Black seems to be pushing. White doesn't seem to be. Here we go. We're going to get an engagement. Oh! A Duke squad is knocked out by Roman Atwood. Fire from the hip.
Andre, he's right in front of us. Right just to the other guy. We're going to squeeze him. No, that way. He's right here in front of me.
And Roman Atwood and Tanner with 1 balloon each. Oh, Roman Atwood knocks out of the game. It's 1v1. It's Tanner. Uh-oh, he's behind. He got it!
Guys, I saw you guys loading weapons. What happened?
Man, you know, we had it, and then somebody snuck up behind us. We got pinched by 2 teams. We were taking fire from everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not about winning or losing. It's about having a good time with your friends. But,
And you had a good time?
I had a great time.
Dude, thank you, Apex.
And the Duke squad is gone. The black team is completely out.
I took out 1 or 2 of the balloons. Yeah, dude, close.
Leaving the area. I don't see green. I'm not sure what happened to green, and I don't see pink. Pink.
Where are you shooting from?
Just standing in that corner. Circle's getting smaller. Oh! And we got green versus Tanner Fox. He's there! Tanner Fox takes out another one.
Where is it? Ding. You say namaste?
The pink team doesn't even have their weapons up. And there's a spray right there. I'm not sure if Tanner's still in. Oh! Tanner Fox knocked out of the game.
Oh, what happened, man?
Man, my teammates did super well. The zone pushed, and I had to be out in the open versus 2 teams shooting at me.
Dude, how was it? Was it fun?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah?
It was a lot of fun. Thank you, Apex.
Yeah,
thank you.
And now the push is really over in that far corner over there. Pink has an advantage because they do have the outside wall. They're caught on the wire, they're caught on the wire, they're caught on the wire. Oh no, he's caught on the wire. The staff comes in to try to help him.
No gun. I have no bullets, bro.
Pink and green engaged right there. I just seen a balloon pop. They now all have... Oh! Big pop on the side of Pink. Pink player completely out of the game.
So, how was it? Give me a rundown.
That was incredible. That was the most fun I've ever had in my life.
For me, that was the second most fun thing in the world. Because the most fun thing for me right now is Apex Legends available.
You're right.
PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Dude, even better.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
Down the link is in the description.
Orange getting flanked. Oh, what now? And we can't see this vantage point, and Pink is still in. Shots fired, shots fired. 1 orange player out, and 1 orange player made a dash forward. Pink retreating with 1 balloon only. 1 balloon only. He's trying to keep himself put, but he's getting flipped. He's getting flipped to the left side by orange. But no, orange is retreating. Oh! Shot fired. And he's going to run right away, right here. Ladies and momentum. Green, all you have to do is come on, there he is! There he is! Oh, orange flag! Orange, one balloon. Coming up up to the green.
Oh, Mike still in?
Green's just stuck. Green is stuck in that corner.
I'm out.
Taking a different point. Oh! And got orange! Take it on again! Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen.
And our winners of the first game, how does it feel? Good?
Feels great.
Yeah.
That was really, I won the Gavin.
Shout out to Apex Legends for allowing it to happen.
Thank you, Apex.
Just give me your PayPal and I'll give you 100 grand. Hey guys, draw your number.
I'll do it this time. Okay.
Hey, not to interrupt your video, but can you draw a number?
Damage close.
Okay.
Can you take a picture of me, Roman? I don't know my phone. Oh, hey, we gotta go.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. 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 Yeet. Yeah. 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 Yeet. Yeah. Dumbledore. Whoa. This party is stacked. What are you guys doing? Yelson. Yelson! Are you guys playing a Zone Wars? Question mark. What is spleef? Can I join? Yeet. Let's go.
Third, do you really want to do this?
Hey, Blue.
Yeah.
Have you gotten your teachers yet? Or like, who are you gonna get?
I don't think so.
I know. This freaking TV sucks. Which world are you guys in? Oh. It's a... Oh, that's Blue for you.
We're aiming
Why
for
am
the
I in the
floor,
storm?
not the head.
Why am I in the storm?
There we go.
Why? Who's Void's Gummy? Oh wow, this is actually pretty cool.
We can't do this.
Void's Gummy was bought and he fell. Blue.
Yeah.
What if you added a minigun into the world?
How about no?
Someone put arrows. These people are dumb nuts. Anonymous and O-load don't know where to go.
Daniel, no. No, Daniel, be friends. You're your friend.
Hello.
Daniel, okay?
How much longer until your game is done? Daniel! I know, and you can't make it. You'll die before you join. Blue, just die. If you're not already dead.
Who's O-load?
No.
I don't know. That's who I'm spectating right now. Defeat. Haha, Blue lost. Haha. Blue's like the master at tumble.
Yeah,
if you beat Blue, that's an accomplishment.
So it's a little strange.
Does everybody have Minecraft? Cause let's play Minecraft tumble. Aw, come on.
Okay, what is happening right now?
I wanted to play Minecraft tumble.
Why is the game not restarting?
Tell him to buy it.
Well, that's Gummy Boy, okay.
Tell him to buy Minecraft.
That's like $23 Canadian.
What's the play tumble? Minecraft.
I just left creative because it wasn't spawning me in.
It's not spawning me in either.
Yeah, I leave it too, and I will.
That's why we use Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft. Let's play tumble in Minecraft.
Okay.
I was saying don't abandon me, not. Okay, whatever.
I hate this TV. Will anyone want to play duos? I'm not talking to you. Blue. You want to play duos? But everyone left, so it made me leave. Fart nuggets. It's not letting me.
Read, Thomas. Thomas, read.
Oh, Zone Wars question mark?
No.
What's Sky Wars?
Wait, don't start it, don't start it.
No, don't start it, don't start it. Don't start it. What's Sky Wars?
What are the teams?
Oh my god.
No?
Nope, I have no idea what that is. Nope. What red things?
Wait a minute, average.
I'm not in the game yet.
Coming in.
Which one are you guys in?
Sky Wars American average.
Ethan.
No, Avenger Next One King. The most average American album.
We spawned in the air.
Oh, come on, Yeltsin.
I'm done goose.
She done goof up on accident.
I blame Yeltsin. They're taking off a free for all.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is a god squad. Wait, Thomas, is this you?
The commando,
What?
yes.
The
But I'm on a
bouncer.
duty TV. I'm on a really bad TV. Wait, no building materials?
Oh, I can't attack you.
Can someone focus on Daniel, not me?
Ah, my aim! I hate this TV! I legit hate this TV.
I don't know who's on my team and who isn't. Like, I just saw some slot.
Average, you know what to do. You gotta snipe. Average. Stay here and snipe.
Okay, what are my teammates doing?
I have no idea who's on my team.
I'm running in trying to attack the barrels, but
Well, we're on different teams.
they have a lot more people than us. Why do I always
Why aren't there name tags? Why aren't there freaking name tags? Like, who's on our team and who's not?
You bot! You're a bot! Dummy boy's a bot. How did you miss that snipe?
That was a quick scope.
You guys are on my team. Blue, what's the point of that?
At least I distracted.
No, you really didn't.
Average, it's a one shot.
Why are you trying to pickaxe? No, I can.
Oh, you got in front of me, you freaking moron.
I got it! Let's go, Daniel, I got it. I got it.
Listen, why is it 4v3?
Because there's only 7 players. Someone invites up. Whoa, you just sound like a robot, like voice person. Like a girl. You fart!
Wait, that's gonna be actually fair because they can't destroy the base. That's the thing.
I'm stuck down here. I don't like this TV.
Just look up.
Jesus! Jesus! Oh, that looks so cool.
I didn't die.
I can't see! Oh my god, stop it with the... I'm gonna go play solo. This freaking TV sucks. I'm going back upstairs.
Nelson, you're a bucket. Oh,